G'day guys, welcome back to another video with Eno here from Fantasy Take TV. Today we'll be going through the first of the buy rounds, round 12 buy rounds, and yeah, you can see it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty at all. I think I head into the week with 20 players and just too many poor performers, so I had to take too many bad scores, stuff the captain up, which is my fault. And then just, some underperformers as well. So, yeah, not good. Down 4,000 spots, sitting at 17K right now. So it's can't sugarcoat it. It's just been absolutely shithouse this season. So, we'll try and salvage a decent rank. What that looks like, I don't even know at this point. It could be 10K we're aiming for here, but hopefully maybe top 5,000 is maybe a long shot, but we'll be going for something along those lines. So we'll start with the defense. I won't be going for too long. I've got to record the podcast soon with the boys. But I don't know how much you want to look at my terrible team. So Sicily, 98. I don't know how 10 clangers, but we'll take it. Tommy Stewart, that was just. It all started on Friday really. Tommy Stewart, 40 odd at quarter time, was probably heading towards another big score, and he gets knocked out. Or not really knocked out, like he was a bit groggy, but anyway, that happens to anyone these days. You get kidnapped by the doctors and you're gone for the rest of the game and the next week. So luckily he's got the bye next week. That's just a small positive to take there. So he should be back afterwards. Dawson was good, down defence. Always a solid forward, floor down back. His big scores, if you want big scores from him, hopefully got to play a bit more up forward, but also you can get some more lower scores up forward as well, or on wing half forward. So, I don't mind down defence. You're always going to get a solid score without going big, but hopefully we do see him. He's just going to keep changing throughout the rest of the season. I think so. He can really score anywhere. Who else do we have? Yeah, so we had Nicky Dacos. That was big for me. I've scored 1,700 and I've got a ton or a 110 from Nick Dacos, but that says how my week's gone. But needed that, so I can hold on to him for one more week and then he can go at his bye to Conning. He's been unreal. Him and Paddy McCartan, who I traded out a few weeks ago, stupidly, but those two have just been unreal for a lot of us. And they're just, you'd love to keep holding them, of course, but at their bye, it kind of makes sense and it's logical to cash them in now. But yeah, they've just been enormous. And then Hewitt and Thompson didn't play. Clary, he was good. Apparently got a bit of work early from row bottom, but that didn't stop him at all. He was solid and actually really effective too, which was good. Didn't have massive disposals, but was very effective with them. So solid from him. Neil stuck the captain on him stupidly. It's not stupid. He's averaging 130, but of course you copy his worst score of the year when you do chuck the C on him. So just annoying. Should have stuck with Took against North, but I just didn't have enough trust in him as I probably should. But Red North matchup, you should just really stick to that. But wasn't to be. McRae just ticking along, not really doing a whole lot, which is a bit annoying. They weren't too great in the midfield. He was probably one of their better ones on the night, but they didn't really get their game going for too long. So hopefully the Dogs can turn it around a little bit. Bally Smith, so look, I was going to do an edit or something of just clipping me 3 weeks ago or 2 or 3 weeks ago, around 10 trades. I was when Steele got injured, so I had to get rid of him. Another thing that gone wrong. I got rid of, I think it was Mitch Owens at the time. That was a trade, but I was looking at either getting in, I had to get in 2 mids. So I was looking at a couple of combinations, maybe a Laird and a Petrarca. At one stage during the video, I had Mills and Brayshaw ready to rock. And then I landed on Bailey Smith and Petrarca in the end because we pretty much knew Bailey Smith, or I was almost 99% certain he would get forward status. So I thought I'd go early at 530k, and he had West Coast coming up. Hopefully a couple of big games, and then he might be 600k, and other people will have to pay up to get him. And that's just turned out to be the biggest disaster trade. Already getting Steele in, before that for like a 140 and then 260s or 270s, and then him getting injured to then getting Baz in for 100 first week. Him and Track both scored 100. That was great. It was looking like a genius move. And then him being out with the flu Track playing with the flu, scoring 50, and then them both dishing up this crap this week again, with Baz not only playing pretty poorly, he had like a good 10-minute patch in the third quarter that got most of his points from. Finished that off with a headbutt, out for 2 weeks, the bye, and then 2 more weeks suspended, and then Track was just pretty poor as well. So, I mean, that's just been absolute disaster. It could not have gone any worse, really. A boost in the trades like that. So, just you can't pick it. You can't predict shit like that. That just happens, and that's just the game. But oh god, just at least one of them maybe could be Mills or Laird, or if I just stuck with that. But no, I tried to be forward thinking, a bit smart, and it just has not paid off at all. So he'll be going this week, and I'll show you who afterwards. Greg Clark was okay without being great, and Cooper Stevens just 50% time on ground. I mean, I just saw Parfitt actually is out for a bit with a hand injury, so hopefully he holds his spot, and after the buy-in could maybe get a good score for me, because I think I will be fielding a rookie at M8 for one more week there. So anyway, and then obviously the rest of the bench didn't play. Witts was solid without doing a lot, but he just seems to score, hit out to advantage, stuff like that. So can't be too upset with the pick. And then, the mask isn't coming out this week. Shrek was absolutely disastrous. Meek-in just absolutely killed him, was playing a lot forward. And Freo actually played pretty well in the end. So we just need Taberner back in the team. If Meek's playing, it's just not sustainable, or you can't really predict or project good, consistent scores in a role like that. So we need the full 80% ruck role for him to do his best. So hopefully Taberner's back this week, because he's got Hawthorn. I want to stick the VC straight on him for a big one. So we need Taberner back. Hayes didn't play. English was who I got in as well this week, and I stuck the VC on, and he was pretty average, probably his poorest game, or it was his poorest game of the season, which is just another classic SuperCoach move. Dunks was pretty average as well. Again, a lot of the dogs were pretty poor on the night. Darcy Cameron, look, I've got 129 from him, a 110 from Nick Dacos, and an absolute stinker of a week. Like, it could have been even worse. And mind you, missed 100 points extra from Stewart, stuffed the captaincy up. So there's stuff that's probably gone the other way. But yeah, geez, it could have been even worse this week. McComb a 40, and then Paul Curtis a 55, which, those scores all counted towards my total score of 1,700. So, yeah, we've got to move on. They've been an absolute stinker of a week. Let's do the trades, and then hopefully have a good one this week. It's actually, I think I'm looking like I'll have 20. So, as I said before, DeConning, if you got McCartan, those guys, they look ready to go. Who we go to will obviously be dictated by the teams. Hopefully Ware gets named. We go him. If not, Sammy Durden from Carlton might get a gig with Wiedering out and him getting picked up in the mid-season draft. Baz has got to go, and then the other one is McComb. So I've got, what's this? $1,085,000 for 2 primos. And a guy I was always wanting to target off this buy was Sinclair. I think we'll stick to him. And this works perfectly, however you want to say it, if it is really perfect. But getting Zach Merritt in at his price works pretty well. So I think he's just 520 on the dot. So I don't think there's any really other trades that even make sense with this thing. Like, Baz has to go. If you got him, I'm sorry, guys, if you listen to me or took that plunge with the DPP coming, but that stuffed you up. I apologise. And a straight swap from him to Merritt kind of makes sense. You get the extra premium scores over the next couple of weeks. Merritt can be your M8, and then we'll just have to get another forward later. Might look at Bont now after his buy or something like that. So, and then Sinclair, I like finishing him, my defence off with him as well. So I think my defence looks really good. It's just, the forward line, and still need a couple of mids too. Well, now with Merritt, I just still need one. So it just depends who I can afford. We'll lock them in. Try and keep this one short. It'll be only 10 minutes, so I'll just show you how I'm setting up this week with the buys, round 13. So these boys coming off. Hewitt. Let's put Thompson on, even though he's obviously not playing. Cripper on. Merritt comes on. And Machado. Hopefully he gets a game. So I went him early last week, hoping that he would get a game. hold on to Sam Hayes for this week as an extra player, and then Butters and Durden come on for the Dogs boys. So got 20 this week. I had 20 last week, and hopefully that didn't do me any good. But I think a lot of people are struggling this week, so 20 can hopefully help me again. And if I don't get a rank rise this week, then it's absolute disaster. As far as captaincy goes, yeah, as I said, I want to chuck the VC on Darcy. Hopefully, I'm just not confident with the captaincy on him. I don't think he ever will be. And then this, the captaincy option, maybe it's Neil again. Maybe it's Clary on the Queen's birthday, but something like that. And then, next week, it's looking like, if I just quickly click this button, Dacos will be out for sure, hopefully around closer to 400,000. And then the other move is tougher. Maybe I can get rid of Greg Clark, and I can get like a forward, a rookie, and then a forward like Bont with that sort of money. Or do I get rid of Darcy Cameron straight away? I mean, I think I just got to hold on to Darcy for another month. Grundy's still out for a bit. He's still going up in price. He's a glitch at the moment. The man doesn't struggle to score in any role, so I'll keep him probably, and then just wait till maybe dare I say it, Baz in a few weeks when he drops cash after he's back from his suspension, and then it may even be like a straight swap cash wise between those two. So we'll see. Quickly, I'll show you then what the team looks like if everyone was playing. Sort of post the buys. So get the premiums back on there. So essentially, I need a forward still because we've got rid of Baz. Need one more forward and then need one more midfielder. So round 14, I'll see what Dacos and sort of Greg Clark can get me. Maybe it's a forward like Bont or Parker, something like that. And then the last mid, I'll just have to find money from Sammy Hayes. Have to probably downgrade Rioli, Stevens, see what that can get me in. That'll probably finish me on about 5 trades. Maybe I go down to 4 to try and get a better premium. But that's how we're looking. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you next week. Cheers.